Aviators, sure-handed tight end. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Aviators and the Broncos. Next,
it is
on
time for
NFL
football
25.
as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every...
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. He had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got it.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Andrew Thomas, guilty there.
Still first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. Man in motion, heading left. Nix gonna throw for it. That's gonna be caught. He's gonna have a Broncos 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ready? Motion man, set right. Go! Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Nix. A throw on the move is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Let's go. Set go. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Aviators offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now this time they'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So just a lone field goal in the... He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Good blocking to the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Aviators. No problem there on the extra point. The Aviators move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It is 3rd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Matt Ariza now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes it.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion.
Go.
Play action now. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing. Nix. This is intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return,
and he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Aviators. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
Ready.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. This throw pulled in by Pitts.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
The Aviators offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. It's a touchdown. The extra point is good. The Aviators move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 34-yard line. Set. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Following the... And I believe the referee was buzzed.
The previous play is under review. After review of the play,
So that
the
is
field
what you
stands.
want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Short throw taken by Pitts. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's another. Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. That's taken in by Franklin. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second down, Nix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Pitts is the man in motion. Nix from the gun on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 2 scores. So still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards for the touchdown.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Aviators offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll try the right side this time. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. They'll look to pick up the pace. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Trying the left side, it is Johnson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Aviators. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The extra point is good. The Aviators will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. And from the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aviators. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go. The Aviators add on to their already sizable lead.
Broncos 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll go with a counter on 1st down, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing, Nix. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will score again. Touchdown, Aviators. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. The PAT, up and good. The Aviators will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. On 2nd down, it's Nix. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Mustang 19. Ready. Hot, go.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Timber. Here we go. Set.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off he goes. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
He'll get about 2. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try to run with Johnson. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Aviators. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. The extra point. Up and good. The Aviators stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Aviators. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. The Aviators will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
On first down, here's Nix. Oh, he coughs up the football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. He's going to tuck it and go. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. He runs with it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Aviators. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now return coming from the 7th. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Broncos. Back to throw is Nick, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
2nd down, Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 20.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Broncos. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Broncos cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On the give, it's Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. We'll try and hurry to the line here. He'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. That escape ability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. One more time with Johnson. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. As they get... And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point. The Aviators tack on 1 more to their lead.
Broncos 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
19 tight. Hey, bring it.
Nix now on first and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.